Not happy. That you no longer care about what other people say and think about you. Because the only thing that kept me back from Million's Legal Shield family was my thought about what other people would think about me when I said what I said about this company. So whenever I thought about saying something, I thought to myself, well, what if they don't like it? What if they tease me? What if they ridicule me? But it was a moment like this that I released that. Because I felt like, look, I love my family enough. That was my why. Some of you have a why. But that why is only strong enough to get you in the business. Maybe not strong enough to take you through the business. Okay. And I felt like, look, I'll take a bullet for my family any day. Stand in front of a bullet any day for my family. And if I take a bullet for that family, why wouldn't I take a no for that same family? When the bullet can kill me, but the no can't kill me. But it can set my family free forever. What are we waiting on? Now is the time. So I had to develop this posture, because I didn't have it. I had a list tongue, so I never wanted to speak. This would have been the worst thing in the world for me to do right now, when I was little, because I had a list tongue. And I'm saying it at the end, because if I said at the beginning, you pay attention the whole time. You say, there it is right there, see it right there. So this list tongue, and kids used to tease me all the time growing up. Maybe this is my way of getting back. Maybe that's why I wanted to learn how to speak better. And so I worked on it, though. I worked on it. See, you see me today, but the champion that you see in the ring is not the same person that woke up 5 o'clock in the morning every single morning. So I can't go home with you, right, honey? Okay, good. So you got if you want. But no, look, here's the deal. Here's the deal. We're gonna have to work at this. We're gonna have to work at getting better. If we just got a little bit better. Do you know how much more money you can make in pre-pandemic if you just got a little bit better? If you talk to a few more people, invite a few more people to the weekly presentation. That's all we did. We grew this business in spite of us, not because of us. Look, I'm not naive enough to think I became so great from the mall to where I am today because of me. It's because I got people in front of information that was taught to me so they could get it from the people that were teaching me. That way I could step out of the way of my own success. Thereby, those folks became more successful than I. And when they became more successful, because I was in a position to override, I became more successful. So it wasn't because all of a sudden I became this great person. People on the team became great. Thus, I became great. Does this make sense, everybody? Yes. So I had to get to this place where I started developing this posture. I started developing this attitude. And all of a sudden, people start talking to me differently. Because I think they felt like, man, this guy, even if he doesn't end up where he wants to be, he thinks he will. And just in case he's right, we're going to hang on to his belt loop. So folks never went too far just because I continued to talk about where I was headed. So I want you to start speaking about where we're going. I want you to write down some goals before you leave here. And I want you to write down the goals. It could be in your room later on. But write down goals of where you'd like to be. Because again, if you don't write down where you're going to be, who knows where you're going to end up. Now, we got some daily goals, some things we got to do this week, some things we got to do this month, some things we got to accomplish. You're going to talk about that, I'm showing you breakout sessions. But it wasn't until I developed this posture that everything started to change my life. Which brings me to my last thing. I was at LAX airport. And I got off the plane. There was baggage claim. And there were 2 revolving doors. One revolving door had a whole lot of people. The other revolving door had no one. Now I'm thinking to myself, why is everybody over here and nobody over here? Now, by the way, just so that you know, at this revolving door, where there was no one, there wasn't a sign that said out of order. Wasn't a cone that said out of order. Just nobody there. Now, posture says, in faith, hey, I'm not going to transform, I'm not going to conform, I'm going to transform. So I'm going to go to the door where nobody else is. Now, this takes some courage. And in business, you got to be willing to be embarrassed sometimes. Now, I've been embarrassed in my life before, but I never got paid for it. So I wanted to walk. I decided to. Now, even though I'm teaching this right now, it didn't take this long. I walked, I saw 50 people or so, decided I'll take this line because there is nobody else. So I walked towards this door. And by the way, The reason why people don't want to walk towards the door is because typically the people in the line are looking at you like you're crazy. They're looking at you like, why are you over there? If it worked, we all be over there. Or at least some of us will be over there. But I took the chance anyway. And I walked. And by the way, the people in line started smacking it. You know how people, rude. You know how people think you're trying to cut in front of them? Rude. But they had a chance to be where I did too. They saw the Legal Seal commercial. It went virally. They had the same opportunity as me. I just took the chance. So I took it and walked. And by the way, one of the reasons why folks don't want to pass by that many people is because just in case it doesn't open. You know what I'm saying? You gotta walk past those same people. Like, I thought it was gonna work. You see anybody else try it? Oh, okay, obviously, right? And they say, yep, see, I told you it wasn't gonna work. My great grandfather tried to do it like that one time with prepaid legal. Right? So we're afraid of being teased because we told them that, hey, I'm leaving my job in 3 months. I'm gonna be a finance executive director. But look, I failed my business all the way to the top. I missed executive director when I wanted to hit it. But most folks in this room don't even know that because they weren't involved when I missed executive director because most of them have quit. I missed the six-figure ring, missed the $500,000 ring. Most folks don't know it when I missed it because they all quit. So many folks that you think so much about right now won't even be there to celebrate with you when you're at the top. So I took the chance. I got my little carry-on and walked the baggage claim. And look, when you hit the door, like when you do prepaid legal, can you really do prepaid legal or legal seal? But look, like when you leave out of here, I don't want you to pretend, I don't want you to be timid, I want you to be ready with that flip book. We didn't give you a flip book for you to put it on your seat so you can sit high on your table. Right? You have to get out there and run some numbers. So if you're going to do it, let's do it. Let's give it all you have. Let's not say, look, I failed because I didn't do anything. Let's say, look, I fell down, but I got back up and I kept going and applied to the executive director. What? Yeah. So I hit the door. Now, again, I must be honest with you all. That there was a little bit of doubt. Because I'm thinking to myself, Lord, please let this open. I was praying because I just felt like, because I was going to hit it hard. And I felt like if I hit it and it didn't open, my back would have been all around my neck, you know what I'm saying? It would have been bad. But guess what happened, Legal Shield family? I hit it and it opened. It opened. It opened. Just like the door of wealth is open for you right now. All you have to do is go out and make it happen for yourself. It's available for you. It's already been predestined. It's been purposed into your life. We are not meant to be broke. We were not designed to be in debt. We were designed to be lenders, not borrowers. Right. There's nothing in you. There's nothing in you that's weak. So you were born to be strong. So I hit it and it opened. You should see it too. My chest poked out. And I wanted so bad when I turned the corner to look back around, because I wanted to look back around so bad and say, what? Now all y'all. I was doing Michael Jackson. But that would have been cool because I'm too cool for that. So but guess what I saw? Half the line got away. And went to that same exact door. All I'm saying to you tonight, Legal Shield family, is that folks are waiting for leaders. That's right. The masses out there who are in trouble are waiting for someone to lead them. They're waiting for someone, they're waiting for you to say, I'll be the leader. I'll be the person that'll go through the revolving door. I'll be the person, I'll be the first person out of Canada to earn a $250,000 ring. I'll be the first person. Right? I'll be the first person that's of Asian descent that gets the $1 million ring. People need one person that says, look, I'll be the first 85-year-old that walks across the stage with a 6-figure ring. I'll be the first 19-year-old. People just need a story. And people are dying for examples today. And we're giving them examples of people that they can never be. And we're saying today that we can be an example for the masses out there in North America. And say, I can have freedom. I can have total access to the justice system and become wealthy by doing it. We appreciate you all for sacrificing and being here. We're looking forward to seeing you all and celebrating you all at the very top of this business. Congratulations. I'll see you all at the next national conference.